YouTube, what it do, dude? It is your boy, Acapella Bully. So remember, turn up the volume so you can understand me fully. How y'all doing today, man? I hope everybody out there is having a great, beautiful ass, sexy Friday today, because it is Friday, the very top part of the weekend. And I hope y'all about to get it in and have some fun. You see, I'm sitting outside, sitting in the whip, cooling, just contemplating to figure out how I'm gonna go about the rest of my day. And then something hit me, man, that I ain't seen in a minute from the sneaker YouTube culture. Like, you know what I'm saying, us in this little realm that we live in, this little lens we live in the culture of sneaker YouTube. And I haven't heard or seen nobody really touch on in a while. People have touched on it, but in a while is what I'm saying. I haven't seen this in a while. So I'm gonna touch on it, and you know what I'm saying, hope people see this and revamp it and keep it going. But I haven't seen anybody touch on the subjects of how to start becoming a sneaker reseller, or how to become a person who has any business in dealing in the sneaker culture to try to make it a business for yourself or profitable for yourself for the long run, so you can actually quit your 9 to 5 job and just use your avenues and sneakers as your major source of income and making a lifestyle and living off of this. And I'm about to go ahead and give y'all the pointers on how me personally, how I'm doing it and how I'm gonna do it continuing forward in the future, with the way I deal with these sneakers, you know what I'm saying, with these shoes that we all love, the hype stuff, the non-hype stuff, to the stuff that can be customized, to buying beaters and turning them into wearable classics again. And how y'all, if you still starting out, how you should do it, how you should go about it, what you should do, type of things you should watch out for, and so forth, so on and so forth about that. So let's get into it right now. Number one, if you're getting into the sneaker game to be a reseller, I'm gonna say start small and work your way up. Don't start at the top and put all your eggs in one basket, and then you don't really make back no money, or you can't sell that sneaker that you just spent $3,000 on, $1,500 on, $2,000 on, and you sitting on it, and you need that money back ASAP. You thought in your mind it was gonna go, but it's not happening. Nobody's buying it right now. The resale on it is slow. You know what I'm saying? It might even go down in reselling. So now you kind of stuck. You know what I'm saying? You feeling like you about to take a L instead of a W. What you do is, to avoid that, buy smaller price sneakers at more of a variety. Because buying one sneaker at $3,000 is going to be way harder to sell than supposed to 10 sneakers ranging from size maybe 8 all the way to 13 or 14. You know what I'm saying? Those are going to be a lot easier to sell, especially even at $100 a pop or $200 a pop. You buy them at $100 a pop and flip them for $150, maybe $180. You know what I'm saying? Depending on, the demand for that sneaker. That's how I would do it. Start small and then work your way up. So that way you're not taking a big L of putting all your whole 3,000. Maybe you could save 1,500 and spend 1,500 on 15 pair of sneakers, and then double it back and you make 3,000 back. Then you put 1,500 up. Now you got 3,000 in the stash, and you still got 1,500 to play with. And you go buy another 15 pairs. See what I'm going with this? That's how I would say you should come up on the reselling side. So that way, if you do see a $3,000 sneaker, or if you see a $1,500 sneaker, and you want to buy 2 of them shits, you still got 1,500 in your pocket, and you got 3,000 in the pot to play with. You know what I'm saying? When you really thinking smart and long term, and really having some kickback off the sneakers for the reselling side. You know what I mean? Now, touching on the aspect of buying beaters and then refixing them up. This is what a lot of people say, is I'm in a Facebook group. A lot of people say this when people do ask these questions, right? They say, how do I become, or what avenue should I take? They're asking, the community, us in the group, what type of avenues, or what type of, or how do I start getting into reselling. A lot of people say, man, buy beaters and fix them up, kind of like buying a old beat up car and fixing it up. Well, what comes with that? You got to buy supplies like paint. You might have to do a sole swap, so you got to go buy the original sneaker, newer version of the latest release of the sneaker anyway, sole swap it out, so you destroy a perfectly brand new sneaker to have to put on this older one just to bring that back to life, and it's just a big headache. I say, if you gonna get into buying the beat up shoes and cleaning them up and then reselling them for a little bit more profit than what you bought them at, that's fine. I'm not knocking that. But that soul swapping stuff, man, that take a lot of time and money. And if you mess it up, man, you just lost all that back end. You just took L's on everything. If you're not a real professional at doing soul swaps on sneakers or redoing leathers and stuff, because the older the shoe, the more delicate it's gonna be to handle and to refurbish and to deal with. Me, I would just stick to old sneakers. As far as, I wouldn't go further than 3 years ago, maybe 4 at the best, because you're gonna be looking at some real beat down sneakers, you know what I'm saying, that's hanging on literally by the threads that stitch them together from the beginning. So as far as refurbishing sneakers to get started in the reselling game, that could take a little more time, be a little more slower, because everybody nowadays want new, now. The hottest, first. Nobody really want that old, worn, used stuff. If they do, they want it so cheap, you might as well give it to them for free. And then you ain't making no money off that. You know what I mean? So that's a real iffy game to start with. Like I said, for me, my best advice, if you're going to get in the reselling game, like I said, save your money up. And don't never put it all in one pot. You know what I'm saying? Don't ever put all your eggs in one basket. Space them out, spread them around, so you got a plethora. So that way, if you take an L over here and the L over here, you still can get W over there, W down there, W up there, because everything is spread it out. As opposed to if you put them all in one basket hoping for a W, you might wind up taking an L, and that's going to suck horribly. You're going to be mad at yourself. You know what I'm saying? Another thing when it comes to the sneaker stuff, man, you gotta be well connected. You gotta be very known, like have a lot of plugs in place, especially for those exclusives, for those real hard to get shoes. You can't rely on the internet all the time, because there's so many trolls on the internet, so many bots, so many hackers, to where your chances of getting that sneaker, and even if you are one of them, is slim to none. You know what I'm saying? Because if you got, let's say, 20,000 pairs of a certain sneaker coming out, and you got 5 million people trying to get them 20,000 pairs, come on now, and you wanted them in 5 million, then come on, man, your chances, man, is slim to none. So I always say, it's more about who you know and not what you know in the sneaker game and in life, period. You know what I'm saying? The more people you know, it's a lot easier to make a phone call and say, hey man, get in touch with such and such that got the plug, or who is the plug, or if you're talking directly to the plug and say, I need them, put them to the side for me, and da-da-da-da sizes, I'm coming through right now. Bang, hang up. That's a lot easier than saying, shit, man, I hope I hit. Bot, just click. You know what I mean? That's a lot easier to make a phone call and have some things put to the side, or pull up somewhere on somebody and have a face-to-face conversation with them, saying what you want, what you need, and get them a list, as opposed to being on that internet tapping them buttons, or, however people do it. I'm just going off top of the head, because I've never used bots. I've never had, I always just try to try my luck, and I lose like playing the lottery. You know what I'm saying? It's always 50-50. You might win, you might lose. You dig? That's how that shit go as far as trying to get in the sneaker game to be a reseller or to make some profits off of your shoes. The only other way is selling your own collection. That's the only other way to get your money up fast too. But even with that, a lot of the time, at least 75% of the time, your shoes only gonna sell faster if they dead stock. You know what I'm saying? So I always say this too. If you a sneaker head, then 10 times out of 10, you're not selling your personal collection. You know what I'm saying? Your shoes are dead stock because you waiting for the right time to wear them. Now, if you just a person who just want to be a reseller and make some money off shoes, then I advise you to sell your collection and keep your shoes dead stock for the day you're going to sell them. Don't worry about wearing them because you don't care. You might as well be wearing some Skechers, some Adidas, you know what I mean, some old Nike Monarchs or something, because you're not caring about wearing the shoe in a good condition, you know what I'm saying, one day. You worrying about the price value going up on it so then you can cash in on that, you know what I'm saying, however many ways and possibilities you want to do it. That's cool. There's nothing wrong with that, you know what I'm saying? But if you're looking for a quick come up for your cash flow, man, for your pockets, I would say the best number one way, man, is gonna be selling your own collection, your own pairs, to get you some startup cash real fast to jump into the pot and the pool with the big boys who really be out here spending tens of thousands of dollars on sneakers all over the place. You know what I'm saying? They got people connected in different states. That's why one of the biggest things also that I will say is very, very lucrative and good is the sneaker cons. That's where you meet and shake a lot of hands and see who really connected with who and who really doing what out here. Is the sneaker cons. That was one of the best ways, I would say, for networking. Now sneaker con, because of the virus and all that, sneaker con is kind of dead. A lot of those connections that would have been made this year are now kind of dead. People kind of gotta have that trust issue or trust from a distance through the internet, through, DMing people on Instagram, inboxing people on Facebook, getting into these groups, because now nobody can just fly out anywhere and just meet people in person at a certain spot because there's no sneaker cons going on right now. Anything that holding a large venue of people, any area, place in the country or in the world that's going to hold a large venue of people, like concerts, sports events, is all canceled right now. It's all shut down right now, and it's slow for that. You know what I mean? That's why you ain't seen none of that stuff. That's why it's slow. But in 2021, hopefully, when SneakerCon come back and things get back pumping and back in motion and the gears get to grinding again, I would say to really get your hand in a big pot and really get the networking with people and meeting people face to face, like I said, and see who really doing what in the culture. Sneaker cons is gonna be the best place to go for you if you're trying to really be a sneaker reseller in different vast avenues of cities and everything. That's literally, the more people you know in this culture and in this game, the better off you're gonna be. You can't be like, oh, me, I'm gonna do this myself, I'm gonna do that myself, I'm gonna do this myself, that myself. It's not gonna work. You gotta have a team. If you really, really want to win out here, I'm gonna tell you all the way 1,000. If you really, really want to win out here and get these W's, you gotta have a team of good, trustworthy people. Create a brotherhood, a sisterhood, a good, solid circle of people that's reliable, trustworthy, honest, all that good stuff, and y'all just go get y'all money, man. Y'all go get paid. You know what I'm saying? Y'all go out there and kill the game. You know what I'm saying? Do what y'all do best in a mass. You know what I mean? Like they say, numbers rule everything, conquers everything. The more numbers of people you got focused on one thing, it's gonna always work. You know what I'm saying? You can't do nothing but win. You will never fail at all. As long as all them boxes I just said is checked off, you got nothing to worry about in this game, man. Y'all gonna win. Y'all gonna be good. Everything gonna be A1000 for y'all. You know what I'm saying? But if you're on a selfish tip and saying, oh, you can do it by yourself, it's going to take you a lot longer, and you're going to take a lot more L's in these streets, man. No cap when it comes to the sneaker culture, man, and you want that rare stuff. You feel me? So, in a nutshell, that's pretty much where I'm at with it. It's like, At the top of my list to get your money real fast, sell your own personal collection. Up under that, I'm gonna say stack your money up and then spread it out and plant some seeds in places and see, what grows and what doesn't, what W's you can take here and there, and what L's you're gonna take here and there. And then last but not least, man, buying them beaters and turning them into heaters, man. That's gonna be the slowest route for some paper, man, in the sneaker game. But if you good at that already and you already own them, I'm talking to the new booties, the beginners, right? This video's for new booties and beginners. If you already a pro in the game, then I'm just telling you stuff you already know. You know what I'm saying? But this video's predominantly for the new booties, the fresh out the gate heads, fresh off the porch heads. These are the steps you should take, because these are steps I've taken, you know what I'm saying, and myself. And I haven't heard nobody else had these type of raw conversations with the culture, with the people, with the community that really want to do it and really want to get into it. It's always a lot of hoes, man. I don't understand that with these guys, man. Like, it be so many holes in they fabric and they material and what they saying. I just can't understand. I'm like, they entertaining as hell, don't get me wrong, and they do have them little niches, in their content and their videos from time to time that make them interesting. But when they try to have these one-on-one conversations, man, it's a lot of question marks. It's, everything don't blend together like icing on the cake. It's a lot of melted, open, perforated spots everywhere. It's like, huh? It's like it's shooting over your head, hitting you in the eye, going up your nose, hitting you in the chest. It's like, what are you doing right now? What are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? So with me being a real down-to-earth person, honest dude, I'm telling you the raw, no cheese, no Swiss cheese, man, no holes in my fabric. You dig? But that's what I'm gonna say give you that advice for the new booties, for the people starting off who trying to be resellers in the game. Start off with selling your own personal collection, or save your money up. And last but not least, man, buy the beaters and then turn them into heaters. Like you buy a used car, fix it up, put all that money into it and resell it and reap the benefits from that. Then if that works for you and you got skills in doing that and that's what you like to do, by all means do it. You know what I'm saying? Not everything I'm saying is not etched in stone, it's not solid. I'm not the Yoda, the one who know all, tell all that shit. My word is bond and your way sucks. No, I'm just telling you from my point of view what I'm doing and what I would do if I were you. But since I'm not you, you can either take what I'm saying and use it to your own benefit and sprinkle your own little razzle dazzle in it, or you can say, man, he full of BS and just chalk the whole video and forget what I'm talking about and go on about your life. You dig? But I just feel like this information has not been put out in the culture properly. So why not me, man? Why not? Why can't I take a crack at it? Everybody else swinging at bats and hitting home runs or striking out. The worst I can do is strike out and hit a home run, man. I feel like I just hit a motherfucking grand slam. You did. So I am Acapella Bully. Remember to turn up the volume so you can understand me fully. And like and subscribe to the channel, man, because we are growing. Things are looking very, very good this year for your boy on the channel. Thanks to y'all. Thanks to the culture. Thanks to the community. Thanks to the subscribers, man. Thanks to the supporters out there. You, y'all, us, everybody. Even though 2020 has sucked so bad the first beginning of the 6 months of the year, now we into the second half of the year. We got 6 months left of this year. Let's hope and pray things keep elevating and going up and getting better. All right. Remember the comment section. My comment section is never off. It's always on. I don't understand that, man, how people, one video, their comments is on when everything positive. But when they open their mouth and get to talking negative and, they get to poking holes at certain people in certain situations and they slip of their tongue and something come out that they didn't mean to say, their comments is turned off. You know what I mean? When you about to question them on what they were saying, the comments is turned off. But when everything flowing and everything good and on the ups, the comments is on. Then they saying, oh, Bluetooth messing with my comments. I mean, not Bluetooth, YouTube messing with my comments. Man, get that mess out of here, man. I ain't trying to hear none of that. You turning them off because you know you done messed up. You said the wrong thing you weren't supposed to say. People in the culture finna be on your ass, so you turn your comments off to save face, and then you make another video being all nice, and you wait a couple days and people forget that fast, and then some people like me don't forget, so I'm gonna go watch that video where you messed up at and had your comments off at, and I'm gonna bring them questions I had for that video on this video that you just made, and I'm on your ass. You know what I'm saying? I need my answers. But in a nutshell, man, I'm here for the culture. I'm here for you, man. My comment section always on, never off. We're growing. Subscribe, like to the boy down below, man. You dig? Hit that notification bell as well, so we can keep moving and prevailing, man. Bars, bar way. Welcome to the bar mitzvah, man. 100, 1,000. Wash your hands. Keep your family close. And forget them haters, man, because we don't even see them. We rising all the way to Mars. I'm about to pop bottles like bars. You know what I'm saying? 100, man. Love y'all. Stay safe. Peace.